Okay, so I know I look terrible. I'm just in my lazy clothes because I've actually got the day off. Don't know why I'm worn out just from setting up the camera and sitting down. Okay, so basically I just wanted to have a chat with you today about some movies that I've watched. This is like just a few I've watched in the past few days. Obviously I watch quite a lot of movies, but I buy a lot. I buy them and I update you with them, I show you them, and I haven't even heard of them. I don't know what they're about. So we don't really get onto the level of what I think about them, or whether they're good or bad, or whether I'd recommend them or not. So now this is what I'm going to do. These are kind of more chilled out movies. I've not really been in a serious movie mood at the moment. Just kind of been watching easygoing ones. I've been working a lot, so after work you don't really want to put one on that you have to think about. I've just got like ones that you just like, you know, you can just casually sit down after work, have a coffee and just watch the film, those kind of films. So maybe you won't be interested in them, but I'm sure everybody likes to have a bit of a sit down with some movies. Some of these I liked, some of them I didn't. So we'll just get into it. The first one is Coach Carter. Now then, this is a movie about basketball. I don't know anything about basketball. I don't like basketball. I'm not really big into sports movies. Samuel Jackson is the star in the movie. He plays the coach, and he comes to coach this basketball team at this kind of rough school, you know, where they aren't predicted to do very well, and most of them are black, and they say, you know, and they're kind of not put down for that, but I don't know, I think the statistics, like they say in the film, the statistics in the area are that only 2 of you are going to get into college, you know, that kind of thing, so they're kind of setting them up to fail, you know. So anyway, he comes in and coaches them, but he also has them, he has them do, I don't know why I'm apologising to the DVD, has them fill out a set of rules that they need to obtain a high highish grade in education in their lessons. They need to attend all their lessons. They need to, you know, do certain things for him, like he makes them do so many press-ups and this and that. And yeah, so it's a lot better movie than I thought it was going to be. I bought this for £1, so I just thought, you know, I'll just pick it up. Samuel Jackson is great, so that's the only reason I picked it up. I knew nothing about it, and it just becomes a really inspirational movie. It's not like your cheesy inspirational movie, it's just really good. I think I give this 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I'd definitely watch it again. It was just a really good watch. It was something that I'm not interested in, which is basketball, but I still was hooked on the movie and managed to really enjoy it. And it just, like, I had a really good night, because, like, you know, you watch a really good movie and you're like, yes. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe that's a bit weird. But yeah, this one I really, really enjoyed. So I'd certainly recommend you get this and watch it, even if you're not into basketball, because it's great. If you're into basketball, it might even be better. Okay, the next one is just like a comedy. And basically this one stars Robin Williams, Mandy Moore. The reason I watched this, I've had this for years, like years. And the reason I watched it is because I'm watching Mandy Moore's movies at the moment, because I actually really like her, and she's obviously is Rapunzel from Tangled. And I just enjoy her movies, so I just thought, you know what, I'll watch this one. And basically it's about Mandy Moore and this guy here are going to get married, and they're young, and Robin Williams is there. Is it a preach or a pastor? You know, the guy who runs the church. I don't really know much about religion, and he's really religious, and you know, he has this like system where if you're going to get married you have to go on this course. It's a bit stupid really, but you know, it's just a stupid comedy. But you have to go on this course to prove that you can be married, and basically they can't sleep with each other until their honeymoon, and they can't they have to do all these weird things, like with the in-laws, they have to have these fake babies they carry around, they have to do all these tests and all this stuff. And, you know, it's kind of funny. There is actually some proper funny moments in that I actually laughed at. So, you know, it's better than I thought. Robin Williams kind of annoyed me in it. I don't usually mind him, but Mandy Moore was good in it, and I quite liked it. It was quite good. It's nothing great. I give it like 3 out of 5 stars. Now, this movie I loved. Nights in Rodanthe. I give this 5 out of 5 stars just right off the bat, telling you. This is from Nicholas Sparks. It's a book of... Sorry, let's start again. Nicholas Sparks wrote the book and it became a movie. I think this is one of the first earlier ones that did. Obviously, from the author of The Notebook. I don't know if The Notebook was a movie at this point. Anyway, basically, you know, The Notebook, Dear John, The Last Song, The New Safe Haven, you know, Lucky One, and this was one that kind of slipped from my radar. I've never looked at this, never watched it. I watched it and oh my god, I just want to watch it again right away. It was just so good. Basically, it's about this woman going through a divorce who's got these 2 kids, who agrees to help her friend out and go into this like cabin that is in the middle of nowhere, but it's like a little hotel cabin type thing. And this one guy here, he checks in, and he's a doctor, and he's going through a bit of a hard time in life. And obviously they hang out there together. He's the only what is it called? He's the only resident at the hotel, and she's running this hotel, and it's just set in a really nice place. It's a really good movie. Oh, I seriously, you just need to watch the movie. It's got Richard Gere and Diane Lane, and they're just great in it, and I just totally recommend it. I can't say much about it because it's one of the ones you just kind of gotta watch, and I loved it very much, so totally watch it on. Okay, this is one I didn't like as much, and that is Duets. As you know, maybe you know, I've been trying to watch Gwyneth Paltrow's movies, because I really enjoy her in movies at the moment. This one I just didn't really get on with. I haven't seen the end of it. It was just, I really wasn't enjoying it, and if I'm not enjoying a movie, I do turn it off. I give it a chance, I get to halfway, and if I just know I'm not going to enjoy it, I'd rather watch something else, because I do have so many. It's just easier for me to just think, you know what, just watch something else that you'll be enjoying. Basically, I don't even know. Basically, it's about, there's 3 different storylines, and I guess maybe they all come together at one end. There's this like one pathetic guy who like was a workaholic, who then became a drunk, who now sings with this black guy he met. There's Gwyneth Paltrow who sings with her dad, because he's a singer. They sing together, and there is I think a woman and a young guy who are, I think, karaoke stars, if I am right, and they sing together. And basically it's about all these pairs of singers, and that's pretty much it. I really just didn't enjoy it, but I can't even rate it because it says Duet is a road trip comedy about 6 individuals who throw off the binds of their predetermined lives to strive and fulfill their dreams. No. Anyway, next is Pink Panther, the first one with Steve Martin, who I actually usually like. In this, he drove me insane. His accent did in my head, and he was a French man, but I don't mind the French accent, it's fine, but his French accent was just, it just grinded on me. And you know what, it was okay. It was just like a cheesy detective film. Beyonce's in it for like a little bit. Oh, I'm going to go see Beyonce actually at V Festival. This is a long time ago though. She definitely would not be in this movie now. But it's okay. Basically, this Pink Panther diamond gets stolen, and they've got to find out who it is. They employ this guy to be the detective so that it like steers the paparazzi and the newsagents and stuff. Newspaper people, I mean, off to follow what he's doing, while the other people are trying to plot behind. I don't even know, but it was okay. It was okay. Like I say, his accent put me off more than anything. I'd probably give it 3 out of 5 stars. Sunshine Cleaning with Emily Blunt and Amy Adams. I like both these actresses. Basically, this is about these 2 sisters who, this one isn't doing very well in life. She doesn't have a job. This one, well, she's not doing too well. She's a cleaner. No offense to cleaners, but she's not happy with being a cleaner, you know. And so they start up this new cleaning business, which is sunshine cleaning, which makes more money because basically after somebody dies, they go and clean up the crime scene. So they deal with really horrible stuff. Like if there's a suicide, they go to the house and they have to clean it up. And you know, the body's gone, but they have to clean up the the blood and all the mess, and it's pretty gross. And you know, she has a son, and it kind of has a relationship with the son and the grandfather, and there's all underlying problems, and it's actually quite good. You know, there's a bit of love interest with it. I'm not going to go into it too much because the plot's is a bit everywhere. It's not like one. The main plot is just that they have this cleaning business and that's what they do, but it's not really about that. It's kind of more about their relationships with other people, you know. And it was quite good. I'd probably give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a bit depressing at points, but I enjoyed it, you know. So yeah. Okay, City of Angels with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. I love Meg Ryan. I love all her like romantic comedies and stuff. Like You've Got Mail and When Harry Met Sally and you know all that kind of stuff. And so this one I was looking forward to, but Nicolas Cage literally drove me insane in the movie. He was like a weird stalker. Like his face doesn't play right for the character because he's so kind of creepy looking. Like in a way, he just looks a bit stalkerish. Basically, there's these angels like this, and real people can't see them. And Meg Ryan is a doctor, and a patient dies on her table while operating on them, and then he's there, and she sees him, and no one can really see them. But anyway, they, as I was saying, there starts to strike a love interest between the 2, And but yeah, Nicolas Cage just really annoyed me. He just looked a bit stalkerish because he's like, she doesn't always see him, and then when he's there and she doesn't know, it's just a bit like, he just looks creepy. It's like, oh, it's not romantic, it's creepy. But I think if it was a different actor, I would have really enjoyed this movie. I liked it. It was good, but it could have been better if it would have been a different person. Meg Ryan was great. Nicolas Cage is the only thing that I didn't really like about this movie. It wasn't perfect, but that was the main thing that annoyed me throughout the movie, you know? I don't mind him in other things, but in this, So, because of that, I think I'd give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know, I think I would rewatch it, but I'm a bit put off to rewatch it because I found it a bit uncomfortable, you know? Okay, and the next one is Inkheart, which I've also had forever and ever and ever, and I never watched it. I just picked it up and thought, right, put it on, watch it, because I just do that sometimes, it's just easier. I don't know what half my movies are about, so if I just pick one up, put it on, it's just a fun time. Basically, Brendan Fraser, who I actually really don't usually like, has this daughter, and it's a book this is based off, and I think there's sequels, but the sequels haven't been made, maybe. And when he reads to her, the characters like come out of the book, but when she was younger and he did it, his wife went into the book, because as soon as somebody comes out, they have to go in. And anyway, all these different characters come out, and basically he goes on this quest to try and like save his wife. So he needs to find the book, which is called Inkheart. Like he hasn't got a copy of it, so he needs to go and search the world for this book, so that he can try and get his wife out of the book, like she's trapped in this book. And it was actually really good. I was really surprised by this. I think I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it, it was fun. It was just like a fantasy movie, like Narnia type feel. What else? You know, that kind of thing, just like a fantasy one. And you know, I enjoyed it. I think, yeah, Helen Mirren is in this movie as well. And, you know, there's quite a few famous people. So, it was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd watch it again, but I did enjoy it. If there was a sequel, I'd watch it and be happy to. But I really don't think there will be, because this came out a while ago. And then the last one, just that I wanted to talk about of the ones I've watched. If you want me to do more of these videos and talk about the movies that I've watched and what I think of them and the plots and blah blah blah, I will do. Just leave me a comment down below and I'll talk about them. And if not, then yeah. It's drive me crazy with Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Melissa Joan Hart, and then this guy. And this is just like a teen movie, you know, from the 90s. And basically, I got it because Sabrina the Teenage Witch is in it and she's funny and great. But basically, these two live next door to each other, and I think they're like, it's one of them ones where they start going out of each other because she wants to make this guy jealous and he wants to make this girl jealous, so they're like, right, we'll go out with each other, kind of, and make them jealous and all this stuff. And that's kind of pretty much the plot. I wasn't really enjoying it until like the middle to end, you know, and then I started to get into it more and really did enjoy it. But I definitely wouldn't watch it again. It's not really that good. Like other 90s teen movies like 10 Things I Hate About You. I love that movie and I could watch it over and over and over. It really isn't one of them. It's just okay, and it was a fun watch at the time, but yeah, you know, it's a bit predictable. So, you know, I think I'd give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, that's all the films that I have to talk about. I just picked like a small amount. I have a little watch pile. Well, no, I have an unwatched pile, and then I just shoved the others like somewhere else. I just picked these ones up off the side and thought, right, I'll just talk about these. So let me know if you like this video. It's just something new I just thought I'd try out, because like I say, when I do updates, I don't talk about the movies. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!